Too late. Can you turn the rest of the lights on? And see who's here for Little Dragons. No one's here for Little Dragons yet. The nest cam's glowing. Oh, 2 little dragons are here. We're gonna start in just a minute, guys. Are you ready? I'm excited. I'm excited because I might get to see some of you in a few weeks. If all goes well. That's, oh, you want to do the...
This would probably look really weird.
do you want to do the chair?
Yeah.
That's Miss Kelly. We're getting set up here. Actually, I'm installing some equipment back here. Didn't quite finish, but I was installing it to make it easier to have the iPhone here. Master Gohring rigged. Usually people say Jerry rigged. Yeah. But if it's pretty stable, look, this is pretty stable. So you go like this. And then we can like go like this. And then you take that thing, put it here, and then turn the thing, and you go. And then you just press record, you tighten it, and tighten it. And then it's just right here, and then it's not where people are gonna kick it. It's just, and then it was like, oh, well, we need to get this out of the way. We're doing weapons now. And then likewise, once the bottom one's secure. Actually, how do you make it stay here? You get a little strap or something. But then these are just the wing nuts, so we, oh. That was my afternoon project today. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Stay. I wonder if there's a, oh, this guy tightens. Yeah, that stops it. Okay. Yeah, and then it's gonna be better now. Who's here? Well, I know I got 2 little dragons on the YouTube. We know who one of them is, because he created a new chamber of the 36 chambers. All right. Thank you, Battle Apprentice Instructor and Little Dragons. All right. What is? Oh, I did get these questions right today. Before we begin, I have 2 questions for you. Raise your hand if you are good at following directions. Hey, look, Miss Kelly's good at following directions. Hey, look, I'm good at following directions, and you are too. That's great to hear. Second one, who here is good at listening during class and not just talking all the time? Unless you're supposed to. I'm supposed to talk all the time. So if you want to talk all the time, you can become a teacher. All right, here's your test. Put your hands on your hips. And jump feet apart. And jump feet together. And up. And down. Jump feet apart. Jump feet together. Up. And down. Apart. Together. up, down. Up, down, apart, together. Up, down, apart, together. Okay, it's easy. Jack. Together.
1, sir.
Jack. Can you count?
2, sir.
Excellent. Jack. Together.
3, sir.
Jack. Together.
4, sir.
Jack. Together.
5, sir.
Jack, together.
6, sir.
Jack. Together.
7, sir.
Jack, together.
8, sir.
Jack. Together.
9, sir.
Jack. Together.
10, sir.
Excellent. Guess what? 10 in a row. Go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Again.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Again.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Again.
Not again. Again. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. One more time. One more time it is. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Squat. Thrust. Squat. Stand.
1, sir.
Squat. Thrust. Squat. Stand.
2, sir.
Squat. Thrust. Squat. Stand.
3, sir.
Squat, thrust. Squat, stand.
4, sir.
4, sir. Squat. Thrust. Squat. Stand.
5, sir.
Squat. Thrust. Squat. Stand.
6, sir.
Squat, thrust. Squat. Stand.
7, sir.
Squat. Thrust. Squat. Stand.
8, sir.
Squat, thrust. Squat, stand.
9, sir.
Squat. Thrust. Squat. Stand.
10, sir.
Oh, very good. Oh, wow. So, now it's time to use our imagination. Who has a good imagination? Excellent. Okay, make sure you have space. Remember, when we do our running, you can run back and forth in front of your screen if you have room, or you can use your imagination and run in place and pretend you're running up and down the school, going around the heavy bag. All right, here's how it goes. When I say go, I want you to run all the way down to the end of your
Row.
run around your heavy
Bag.
and run back how many times?
10.
10 times like tiger claws. 10 fingers. Start your engines. Start your engines. Don't run yet. Okay. And go. The bag. What do you say? What do you say?
Sir.
1, sir. Good job, Miss Kelly. I think she's just trying to race me. 2, sir. Ah, my imagination's working overtime. 3, sir.
3, sir.
Wow, we gotta give him a chance to go up and down the room. I'm gonna give him a chance. 4, sir. 4, sir.
4, sir.
There you go. 5, sir. 6, sir. Go. 7, sir. 8, sir. Oh, look, I got a new way, see?
Ooh.
9, sir. Go, go, last one. Go, go, last one.
I do that wrong.
I should have been doing this the whole time.
10, sir.
10, sir. Oh, I can start doing that. That'll be fun. Don't bump into your screen, all right? So, we have some classic ones. We'll start with, I'll still let you try to guess what it's going to be. What's another way we can run all the way down to the end of our row, around our heavy bag and back? Hopping! Phil, I didn't realize it. Hop, go up, hop, 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 hop. That's better than hopping in place. I bet you that's what you guys have been doing, haven't you? You've been moving some because it's easier or more fun. Skipping! Yes, skipping is a good one. Go, skip, 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 skip. Oh, I can go around the gong. I'm pretending it's a heavy bag. All right, what's another? I don't think I can do crab walking around the gong.
I don't think so.
I guess I could.
You try.
I might bang the gong. Okay, what's another one? Skipping backwards. Okay, yeah. Okay, ready? And go. We should do another one. That's fun. No wonder you guys like this class so much. It's more fun to do it, you're right, than do it in place. Okay, anyone? What's another way we can go around our heavy bag or gong?
You have to try it.
Okay, crab walking backwards. It's better backwards. You know how to do that, guys? It's not like, what do you call it, a crawl. You're kind of crawling like that. Oh, go! But it's not good if you have a long sash on.
It's true.
Guys, you think you could do it? Oh, I keep stepping on my sash. Too many stripes. Oh, look, guys. We're already on the floor. So, guess what time it should be? It should be time to stretch.
Stretch.
Stretch. Oh, good job. Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Bend one leg in. Reach up again. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir.
9,
Sir. 10, sir. Bottom of the feet together. Flap your dragon wings. All right. Open the legs, what up? Oh, wait. Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes or as far as you can go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Open the legs wide apart. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Reach to one side. Y el otro lado también. Reach to the other side. to both sides. White sash, gold sash, orange sash, green sash, blue sash, purple sash, red sash, brown sash, brown black sash, black sash. Legs together, reach up again, touch your toes. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir. Stand up. Twist it out. All right. So, you guys have been getting to do bonus big dragon moves. You got to do, what is it called? High crane and the high crane block. You got to learn inside crane block, and you got to learn outside crane block. Should we bonus another move today? I think that's a good idea. But how about we do not one of the blocks, but one of the sweeps with the legs? All right. Well, let's start with the brand new one first, and then review the blocks, and then we'll do our crane stances. All right? So, this one's called leg escape. So what you do is you do a cat stance. Do you remember your cat stance? Mm-hmm. So do a left foot forward cat stance. Okay. And then make your tiger claws. Now the claws are like claws like this. Okay? They're not like this. They look like you're squeezing. And the wrists are what we call flex. That's called flexing the wrist, right? Or bending the wrist. And it's like you're, yeah. And you do double claws down. So it's left foot forward cat stance, double claws down. You're gonna pick the foot that's out up. Then you're gonna drop it down and pick the other one up and swing it in a circle. Did you do it? Pick that one up, drop it as you switch, and swing a circle. It's called leg escape because when someone's trying to trip your feet, when you're fighting, you pick up the foot to make it miss. But they're trying to trip both your feet. So you pick one up, and then that makes them miss that one. And as they keep moving, you get the other one. You get that one up out of the way and swing so you don't get that one caught. And then their sweep has already passed underneath you. Imagine the 36 chambers when I say jumping, like I swing that at you. Well, if you're in a cat stance, you'd have to pick up one foot, but the blocker's so trying to get you. You have to pick up the other foot and land so that it misses you completely. That's more than just jumping. We'll understand why later. All right, left foot forward cat stance. Let's just do 10 of them. 1. When it goes slow. 2. If this is hard, this is really for big dragons. 3. If this is easy, maybe you belong in big dragons. 4. 5. Did you keep your claws? 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, very good, very good. That's an extra special bonus just for you. Okay, let's go back on the review the other bonus. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Tay tai pei.
Tay tai pei.
Are you with me? Okay, come on, get with me. Try it with me again. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say tay tai pei.
Tay tai pei.
Crane high block. Bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Crane inside block. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Tay tai pei. Tay tai pei. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Crane, outside block. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say, tay, tai, pei.
Tay, tai, pei.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend the knees. 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. Remember, after that one is double high, high and low, side to side, inside, outside, swimming crane, and descending crane. Then crane front kick, crane side kick, crane sweep, and combination. Then cat stance down block. Oh, I skipped cat stance down block. That's part of the blocks. Leg escape's part of the blocks. Oh, that's tiger, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It's an extra special preview for you. That's why I couldn't find it in here. All right, crane stances. You guys ready? Today we're gonna do it 3 times, and we'll do it where Miss Kelly's on one side of you, and I'm on the other side, and you're in the middle, and we'll do it together, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get a little. Okay. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
You guys with me? Here we go. Repeat after me. High crane.
High crane.
Middle crane.
Middle crane.
Low crane.
Low crane.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Hop.
Hop.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Cross stance right.
Cross stance right.
Clap. Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Crane stance right.
Crane stance right.
Dragon stance right.
Dragon stance right.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Run back, run back. Oh, don't hit your screen. Run back. So, here we go again. Get far enough away from your screen. You're not going to bump into it. Here we go. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
High crane.
High crane.
Middle crane.
Middle crane.
Low crane.
Low crane.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Hop.
Hop.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Cross stance right.
Cross stance right.
Clap. Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Crane stance right.
Crane stance right.
Dragon stance right.
Dragon stance right.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
One more time. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
High crane.
High crane.
Middle crane.
Middle crane.
Low crane.
Low crane.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Hop.
Hop.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Cross stance right.
Cross stance right.
Clap. Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Crane stance right.
Crane stance right.
Dragon stance right.
Dragon stance right.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Oh, excellent. That was a good practice. Okay. So, we could do that 36 more times, or we could do the 36 chambers. Wow, I heard you right through your screen there. Okay. Where's my blocker? There it is. We get to do all of them, including the new number 8. Did you know about the new number 8?
Yes, sir.
You did?
You told me yesterday.
Oh, okay. She knows about it. What is it?
I don't think you told me.
Oh.
I just know there's a new one.
All right, guess what? The first chamber is still ducking. Are you ready? Get ready. Ducking. It's coming again. And again. Until the teacher gets dizzy. And again. And again. Okay, easy peasy. What's the second one? Jumping. Here it comes. Jump. Jump. Ready? 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 I'm coming for you. All right, what's the third one? Dodging, you're right. Dodging's right. Get out of the way, come back. They're all get out of the way, come back, aren't they? Get out of the way, come back. Get out of the way, come back. Get out of the way, Come, get out of the way, come back. Miss Kelly, got some reflexes. All right. A, B, C, D, evading. Do you remember? You got to get out of the way and turn. Because I am doing something that's called thrust. This is called thrusting. I'm thrusting the blocker at you. And you have to evade. Evade. It's a Tai Chi move, by the way. Okay. Oh, the next one's still junk. It's not junk. It's duck, jump. Duck, jump. Duck, jump. This is number 6. Duck, jump. Duck, jump. Duck, jump. Duck, jump. What's the next one? It's jump, duck, not junk, dunk. Junk, dunk. Maybe we could make one up called junk, dunk. So jump, then duck. Jump, then duck. Jump, then duck. Jump, duck. Jump, duck. All right, guess what number 8 is? It's the new one that you, one of you, created. It's duck, jump, dodge. Right? Belongs there. Duck, jump, dodge. Duck, jump, dodge. Duck, jump, dodge. Duck, jump, dodge. Hey, Miss Kelly picked it up already. Duck, jump, dodge. Duck, jump, dodge. That's like a real sword cut type of thing. Oh, I forgot. I could have been cutting you with the sword because there's really no risk in accidentally hitting you right now, is there? The big one up there, do you see it? Way up there? Can you see it? Yeah, senior head instructor uses that one a lot when you learn double high in crane, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got the idea from me, by the way. Anyways, here one more time. Duck, jump, dodge. Dodge. Yay, Miss Kelly. All right, well, you guys, you did so good today. I can't wait to see you in person. And we are going to bow out because I got the next class to teach. All right? Man, time flies when you're having fun. We follow the 5 hearts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility.
Bow to Grandmaster.
Thank you, bow to Miss Kelly. Bow to me and bow to your parents. Little Dragons class dismissed. Good job, you guys. But it might be people coming to my class too.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll go to the middle of my class and it'll say 5.
Yeah.
It's so special.
Yeah. If you're here for advanced Black Sash class, we'll start in a few minutes. All right, I'm coming out. So if you're in the other room or something, waiting to see me, I'm just moseying my way back up. I'm really glad that some of you can come to the live streaming. I do know that most of you that are no one's going to see this part of the recording later. But I know there's a lot that are watching it after the fact since it is early. Those who still are working someplace. Right. Bow in. Welcome. And let's warm up. Switch. Got some positive feedback for last class in that it really was helpful to just go over the new moves and then run the whole form, seeing as you have the capability of pausing and rewatching lessons and rewinding and following through the form, that it's not necessarily important to fill up our recording with lots of times practicing over and over again, because you can just rewind to that spot and copy again and again. Allows me to have a little more time for instruction. And since a normal hour-long class has me demonstrating and leading only half the time, and the other half of the time is me observing and answering questions and giving feedback, we kind of cut that in the middle and end up with about a 40-minute recording that has our nice warm-up. Don't skip the warm-up. It's good to do that each time. Kind of a good transition from whatever you were doing to your practice. Like getting you in the mood. Switch. Like an appetizer. All right, 1 foot forward. I do think it's a good idea today to review Monday's lesson, and maybe even last week's the newest moves is what I'm trying to say. As we review the newest moves, both for the Sinja Arlu and for the Chen Fan form. Switch. Do let me know later, if I don't already know, that you're on the live stream. You know, my dad also teaches for St. Edward's University, and they're also doing live streaming for classes, and he has like 20 students in some sort of advanced business class or something, business management type thing. And it's Zoom. It's him and like a screen with all of his students there. He was telling me he was getting an appreciation for what we have to do, except he actually gets feedback live because he can see all the students taking class. You can imagine how challenging it might be to talk as if you're talking to someone and you don't know who or what's happening, of their reactions and stuff, if they're getting it or learning it. All right, Chauncey G. I'm trying to stick to about 10 of each of these. I told you last class when we do this with Chung-Jin Sai, he always did them. He always was like, he was like super fast getting through them. And I said I don't really know if that was because he just wanted to get to teaching the lesson, and he taught private lesson after private lesson all day long. But I find it doing it slower feels better. Switch. All right. Tendon lengthening, marrow washing, chi soothing method at your own pace. You know, do about 6 to 10 of them. Release. I'm reminded when I do the Qigong and I end up focusing on my practice because I'm here at the school alone, that the Qigong, we did the set of 10 or 11 at one point, and it really helps the body feel connected, which means it really feeds into feeling your Chen form and feeling the balance of it and the connectivity of it and stuff. And that I was reflecting without even trying, thinking like, why? It's like, well, I think it's the relaxation. It's that the body gets so relaxed with all the different Qigong postures that then when you sink in your form and you move, you can't help but move the body as a unit, provided that you memorize the movements and you know Tai Chi. Learning it, I think, is a different thing. Learning it, that wouldn't necessarily be true. But doing it, forms and movements you're already familiar with, single whip, commencement, lazy about tying your robe and all, getting very, very relaxed first physically, which of course also translates to mentally, but not spaced out, but just you feel like, I feel relaxed and centered and calm, and then you're like, okay, now I'm doing my form, and now it's feeling like I understand it should feel. Does that make sense? Okay, let's do the yin-yang balancing chi mobilizing method. couple more. Okay. So, I said we would do some review of the new movements. They were kind of confusing, but once you get a flow to it, we'll get it. So last class we reviewed from the punch after the dragon on the ground. Is it after or before? Oh yeah, you punch and then you do dragon on the ground. So we reviewed, we did new movements from the dragon on the ground up through, well, to another punch. Okay, so let's review. That was a big chunk, although it's very similar movements to moves you've learned before. So it wasn't anything brand new in its in the way it's moving, except maybe a little bit of footwork. All right, so we did a punch, and then we came back, and I'm going to just keep the dragon on the ground up high, and let's kind of walk through casually the outline of the next section. So we have the dragon on the ground, and then you have to bring the foot in because you're all the way down. So you're going to bring the foot in for a second, and then you're going to step. You're just pulling the left hand back and striking with the right and turning around like that, like a little monkey hop. Let's do that again. Hang in there with me. I'm also reviewing as if someone hasn't learned it before. Okay, so if you're like, I already got it, well, hang in there with me. So you do the dragon on the ground, you come up, take a left foot step, right hand palms, step right, left, and now you're facing your screen there. Your left hand is going to be palm up, close to your left hip, like between dantian and your hip, and the right hand just swings in. And you're in a kind of or not just swings in, it does like chansujing. So just keep in mind the lead hand each time is doing cloud hands, or cloud hands with one hand is chansujing, right? So we're doing chansujing and having the other hand here or here each time. And I'll review, when the hand's scooping, you try to get the other hand to do this. And when it's going out, you let it go on the hip again. When it comes in, it goes here. When it goes out, it's here. And each time, that turning of your waist it leads also the changing of the feet and the stepping and the swinging of the alternate leg. So, dragon on the ground. Okay. Bring the foot in, step left, strike, come through, swing the right hand in, or scoop it in, and then there we are with the the right foot in the cat stance, kind of ish. The weight's on the left. Now when we're going to swing out. We're adjusting the right foot and bringing the left foot up. Okay, you can look over your shoulder again. Pretty much you have a horse stance, a high horse, and you have the left hand on the hip and the right hand out. Now we're going to have to adjust that right foot to turn back. So you're going to look over your left shoulder, and you're just going to start to swing the hips and let the feet adjust. And then that right heel lift up a little bit because you're returning to that cat stance. And when I say cat stance, I mean that very loosely. It just means that your weight is off of the right, with the right heel up a little bit. It's mostly on the left, and the left hand flips back up to be between your dantian and your left hip. So you're here. And then you just repeat. So you're going to turn, that left foot swings up, and the left hand goes to turns over onto your left hip. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. So the next one's 5. Lead with the hips, lead with the hand, and then that right foot will adjust for you. And then it will come to a point where you'd have to torque your knee in, but you shouldn't because you're bringing your weight to the left leg and releasing the right heel and scooping. Now you're going to seemingly do the same move again, but instead it will be a ball change. That means the right foot's going to come in and the left foot's going to go out. Right? And then that left hip, hand's on the hip. Ooh, no, it's not, but it is, but wants to be. So then the left is going to scoop, and the right goes to the hip. Okay, look over your shoulder. And now we're going to do everything we just did, but with the left foot staying in the same spot, but pivoting, and the right foot doing the swinging in and swinging out. So here we are, that would have been 1 here. Now we're gonna wave out and turn, 2. And the hands on the hip. Oh, the right hand would have not been on the second hand. Well, we'll cover it. Less important is what this hand's doing. More important is the complexity of the foot step. So you're facing me again. Let's just keep going. You're going to scoop the left hand and adjust the left foot and wave out with the right hand. Wait a minute. Am I messing it up? This is too slow for me. All right, let's back it up and let's just do it again so I can do a little less instruction so I can keep the flow of it. So here we are with the dragon on the ground. With me? Bring it in, and here we go. 1, pop, pop. We're scooping with the right hand, and then we're turning, and then we're turning back, and then turning, and then turning back. And then jumping, right, left, where it switches. The left hand changes to a scooping and the right hand's on the hip. Then you're gonna go forward with the right, and back with the right, and then forward with the right, and then back with the right. Yep, and then take your circles. You can look over your right shoulder and you do your heel kick, and then step up. Now you're facing the screen, and then heel kick, and flash back. Then you're going to step down, take the foot out, and circle 1 time, and bring the hand down and pop up 1 time, then drop and circle, and then forward. Okay, looks like everyone needed the review, including me, especially how to instruct it slowly. Let's do it again. Ready? I want to get 1 take where you can rewind and go, okay, that's the one I'm going to follow. But here we go. Dragon, bring it in, still trying to keep it slow. Boom. Scoop in and turn. Scoop in and turn. And scoop in. And jump turn to switch to the other side. And turn. Oh, pivot, forward. And back. And forward. And back. There it is. Take your step. Boom. Bring it in. Boom. Boom. Drop and X. But then from here, you just come right up to the and circle. And then right. 1 more time. And then we'll run it from the top. Here we are, dragging on the ground. And in. Up. We're swinging it in. And turn. And in. And turn. And in. That's 5 times total. Then we turn. We could call this 6. But we are going to call it 1 with this guy. Because this would have been 6, but it goes to the hip. 2, the right foot comes up. 3, the right foot goes back. 4, the right foot comes up. 5, the right foot goes back. Then we make a circle and kick. Swing it in, kick with the right. Flash it back. Stomp, cross, pop. Jump to wider stance and punch. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. Find your spot and let's see if we can run the form all the way from the beginning up through there. Now remember, when you're on your own, review this video, or if you are already on your own, this is not a live stream for you and you're watching it later, hit that pause button and try the move on your own. Okay, or try 1 or 2 moves if it's brand new to you. Just try 1, 2, 3 steps and then come back and press play and go to the next thing, all right? Pretend like you're in class and you've been given as much time as you want to practice on your own before I show it to you again. Again. Slow and fast. A little faster. Oh man, I'm losing my place. Oh. I'll pick it up there in a second. It's that thing at the end, and it'll probably catch you too. New movements, you cross here, but you don't circle. But on that one, you do circle, and that's what went in my brain. All right. So we'll go from here again. Punch. Now the wrap breakers. Here it is. And go forward. 1, 2, 3, that's 3, 4, 5. And hop. Call that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step. Kick. Turn. Kick. Flashback. Drop X. And hop. Then circle. Punch. Awesome. Okay. I feel like I want to redeem myself with one more. I'm looking at the clocks and just estimating our time. Yes, let's do it one more time. Even if we end up doing a little less fan. All right? Come along for the ride. Come along on the ride with me, and let's try it again. Again. That should be the last one. Hop. Kick. Switch. Kick. Hop. X. Hop. Punch. All right. Much better. So, take a breather. If you're watching this not live streaming, you can press pause and get a drink and get your fan and come back out. So, if you're live, get your fan and come back out. And we'll review the new stuff first. You ready? Okay, well, I'll give you another second for those live streaming. All right, so we're just gonna pick it up, not much explanation at first. We're gonna pick it up, from this guy, but that faces that way. So you can be right along next to me for this part. And we'll take it step by step slowly. you've just passed this fan off to your right hand, and you closed it. Then you're circling it back. The left fist pulls down on your next to your left thigh, and the left foot comes up. Then you do the kick slowly. Set the heel down. Turn, blocking in. Stepping with the right. Turn, blocking in with the forearm of the left. Now this next part normally happens very, very fast. It's like close, boom, 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 and you're doing the jumping thing in place in a cat stance. So we'll go slowly still though. Close, looking over your right. And if you look back at me, swing this guy up, however you want to grab him is fine. So that you pass them off, and you do left foot comes up, right foot comes up, and you hit your hand with your right foot hits your right hand. And you come back and pass it back. That was the right foot after it kicks coming back, then the left foot coming back, and then the hand circling, and then pushing down, exhale. Bring it up and hop, and then you're gonna elbow and open and kick. Then you're gonna land, and you're gonna casually let it close, and then lean and thrust, because that's the beginning of your jump. Right, are you still with me? The beginning of your jump. And the right hand circles down and back and up and opens. The left palm goes out and the right leg goes way behind your left. Then you simply turn and flick the wrist. And then that happens so quick. It's like flick and pull. You're right into there. You're there, and it's like flick and flick, pull. Then hesitate a little bit and double punch. Okay, from here, we lean. See how it's a good way for you to see. I'm coming over here. We've done the double punch here. Come back with me. Double punch. So you can see me. Now lean. Okay? And then the weight's here. The left hand's going to come by your right shoulder, and the right hand's going to swing from behind as you pick up the left foot. Okay? It seems so easy, but I'm having an idea that if I asked you to do it right now, some of you would be able to, some of you wouldn't. So let's do that review again. Kick slowly, set the foot down, block in, step, twist, close, swing it up, pass it off, kick, hit your foot, pass it back, right foot, left foot, cat stance, right foot, cat stance forward, fast, elbow, casually close it, but it's the thrusting. Turn and flick, pull, double punch. Lean, lean, take it all the way to your shoulder. Make sure your right leg's bent, and that'll make it easy to pop up. Yeah, one more time? One more time, and then we can try it from the top. I feel like we're now kind of ahead of schedule. I was tempted to show you the next move, but thought it'd be best not 2 days with new moves in 1 week, but I imagine some of those moves are still new for you. So let's do it again. You with me? Kick. Bend it, then step. Twist and block. Twist and block. Flick. Yeah? This is where I'd say Let me see you do it a couple times. Make sure you got it. You will have to do that either by videoing yourself and sending it to me, or simply by pausing and practicing a little bit at a later time and make sure you get the moves in. I encourage you to review all of these, because at some point, whether it's a couple weeks or a couple months or longer, I will see you in person, and I want to see how well you've done with this routine. All right. So let's do it from the top. And I know some of you are brand new on this live stream, so there's your reminder again. That's how it starts. Find a good spot where you know you're not going to bump into too many things. Fan form is a pretty decent inside form. You know, I've been doing the double sabers class. If you haven't been joining me for that, there's a lot of great review and recordings for that Chen style double saber. I do lots of run-throughs of it over and over again. Lots of detailed, as if you never learned it before, instruction. So if you haven't checked out that live stream playlist, it should be available to you and can give you something else to do. All right. Here we go. Begin. Yeah, I think we did on that one. All right, I'm gonna end class now, so there's a little bit of transition for the next class to start. I'm really glad y'all made it. I can't wait to actually see you in person. All right, Have a good afternoon. We'll see you on the other side. Oh, let's bow out. We honor the masters who came before us and seek to follow their examples. Proud of me? Proud of each other? All right, good job. You're good. Okay, if there's anyone on the live stream from YouTube waiting for the next class, I'm gonna end it so that I'm able to edit it and get it up online for you guys. So it's about to cut out.